At the start of this section, we had a lecture on measuring service delivery performance. During that lecture, we talked about a performance score. Also in that lecture, we talked about 5 key performance indicators that make up that score. They are activity, how much action you're getting on one of your catalog items for your service, customer satisfaction. These are single question surveys that usually go out on a periodic basis, availability of the service, stability, which was indicated by bad things that happen, the critical incidents and unplanned changes. And then the final one was a breached SLA. This lecture looks at how to keep those metrics moving in the right direction with something called continuous improvement. To get us started, let's analyze this data on a customer satisfaction score. First, we can see that we have some history. The dark brown line shows that history. Second, we can see that we're not where we want to be. We almost hit it at the -3 day, but not quite. Third, we know where the goal is, to get to a 4 or more continuously. This is where continual improvement comes in. Continual improvement request is about where you are now and where you want to be later. How we get there comes next. How we get there isn't part of this. Service management is largely about managing all of the work around the digital service, as well as the service itself, which is at the center. A subset of all that work should be to improve, and this is where continuous improvement process that we're going to talk about today comes in. The idea to improve is something that could start from analytics. Analytics may be one of the 5 metrics that we talked about on our service scorecard. For example, maybe I want to improve customer satisfaction, or maybe I want to get more activity. Tasks could be an incident that keeps happening and you need to improve the service to make it stop. It could be that some manual part of the process is costly, so you want to automate it. It could also be from the idea process that we talked about in the entrepreneurial service owner lecture. A backlog of improvement requests is developed from all these different sources, and maybe others as well. A subset of these improvements are accepted after being vetted. Next, someone is assigned responsibility for the coordination of the improvement. As a service owner, it might be you that's actually coordinating it. Work tasks are then created, but maybe a project is one of those work tasks. They could be a project, it could be a change, it could be a user story in an agile process. The difference is that the continuous improvement management is more about the outcome that you want to reach, while all of the other work is more specific about doing something, some specific body of work. A final review verifies all the work is completed as expected. And finally, the improvement is measured to ensure the benefit, the desired outcome, is actually realized. Usually a KPI on a service is this indicator. Improvement coordinators have this dashboard to work from. Here they can review the improvement cues and even drill into work on a specific improvement request. Service owners can check on the same status from the service owner workspace that we've been talking about through all these lectures. In this case, they're trying to increase the adoption rates, which is likely connected to the subscription key performance indicator. Let's wrap this one up with a few takeaways. First, writing down goals improves the chance of reaching them by as much as 42%. Essentially, that's what continuous improvement is. Continuous improvement is what should be done in response to undesired analytics. A project, a demand, or change, or some work may emanate from the continual improvement record. Next, we'll discuss the project pipeline, and that will be our final lecture in the continuously improved section of this course. Hang in there, you're on the home stretch.